Welcome to another edition of Jeep 411. In this episode, we're going to talk about some new modifications we've made to our Project JL, so stay tuned. One of the things we wanted to do with our JL is keep it clean on the outside and store as much inside as possible. To accomplish that, we installed the high lift jack trail track, which mounts the high lift jack to the roll cage. There's also another high lift jack product called the Universal Mounting Hub, which attaches to the trail track and allows the mounting of other components like a power tank or cam cans and pretty much anything you want. We modified the trail track because we already had a power tank mount on the driver's side roll cage. One of the things about mounting the trail track is it uses 8 nutserts in order to install the tracks on the down bars on the rear of the roll cage. The JL roll cage material is extremely tough and very difficult to drill through. We ended up using drill bits from Rock Hard 4x4, which are super hard and intended to drill through the hard metal of the Jeep Wrangler JL roll cage. These work like a charm. There's a drill bit and a step drill that we got from Rock Hard 4x4, and it burned through that hard metal pretty easily and made the installation vastly simpler. In order to accommodate the high lift jack trail track and the power tank mount, we cut the driver's side trail track shorter so it would clear the power tank mounting. This proved to be fairly simple, and we added a hole in the track and a nutsert so it securely mounts the jack in place and still allows us to use a really nice power tank mount for our 10-pound power tank. We then added the universal mounting hub from high lift jack to the trail track, and we mounted a cam can on this, which actually proved to be a very simple installation. We've also added some items from Tuffy Security, and they're really nice, and the installation is actually pretty easy. The first item is the deluxe enclosure for the JL. This creates basically a shelf on the back of the JL, but when the tailgate is closed on the JL, it provides a very secure location for goods under the shelf and a lot of storage on top of the shelf. It's pretty sturdy, and the installation was easily accomplished by just one person, maybe in about an hour or even less. The next product from Tuffy Security is the tailgate lockbox. This is a really nice setup. It's locking, it attaches to the tailgate. It's a fairly easy installation. The only real problem is with one person doing it, you have to line up the holes, and that takes a little bit of doing. But once installed, it's a really great place. I decided to use the lockbox to store recovery gear. All the recovery gear fits inside nicely, and it makes it very easy to access in an emergency. Plus, it locks and it fits perfectly under the tailgate, under the deluxe enclosure that goes in the back of the JL. Really nice product from Tuffy. And finally, from Tuffy, we installed the front license plate holder. This is a really nice option. It flips up when you need to use your winch and flips down over the fair lead when you don't. So you're legal in states like California, which has laws that tend to be kind of annoying. We installed a Rugged Ridge rear license plate holder, which also is a very easy mount. Also from Rugged Ridge, we installed the steel tube fenders, both front and rear. These are a nice, simple design. The front fenders actually include a couple of small but very bright LED lights for running lights and for turn signals. The installation was pretty straightforward and simple, not a lot of work required. When you remove the stock fenders and the fender inner liners, a lot of probably important items are exposed. So to solve that problem on the front, we installed a set of the Rugged Ridge inner fender liners for the front fenders. We've been using bolt locks for several years, pretty much ever since they introduced them, and we absolutely love the bolt locks. So we got some for the JL. A couple of significant ones. We have a cable and padlock, which is great for securing items that would otherwise be exposed, either on the outside of the vehicle or when the top is removed. And more importantly, we got a spare tire lock, which works really nicely on the spare tire. Everything you need is there, and it just takes a few minutes to install. One final item we installed on the dash is a radio holder for the portable handheld radios. This is from Rugged Radios and is a perfect fit on the dash to the left side of the glove compartment, as you can see in the photo. Another addition to our Jeep JL Wrangler project is the addition of a Blizzard Box portable fridge and freezer from Type S Auto. We've used this a couple of times, and it's really worked extremely well for keeping food cold. In fact, you can use it as a freezer because it has a temperature range from 0 degrees to 50 degrees Fahrenheit without using ice. It's 12 volt and it has a 110 volt power adapter, so it's a great product. We'll be doing a complete review on this in a future episode of Jeep 411. We've got some exciting things coming up, including Curry 60 Extreme axle install, PSE power steering, Rock Hard 4x4 sport cage, and a Rock Hard 4x4 full aluminum belly pan skid plates. So stay tuned, and again, thanks for watching.